if you want me to hold it. Yeah, go ahead.
You've been over here since the beginning, right?
Yes. Well, not every single day, but majority of the days.
What made you so compelled to come out here and cover this?
I mean, it was so much that was at stake with this trial, and I just wanted to see the outcome. A lot of us thought that we were going to hear some of our favorite celebrities engaged in these activities, and to find out that it was just him and his bedroom situation was something that I wanted to hear for in person. Now, I came all the way from California, and I'm just here to see what's going on.
So when are you leaving then?
Tomorrow.
And you've been going live. How many? If you can tell me, how many followers did you gain from covering this case?
I wasn't here every single day, so I can't say that I gained a whole lot. But it's momentum gaining every single day, though.
Do you think you're going to cover other cases?
For sure, absolutely. This is one of my, I want to say, third or fourth cases that I covered. I started with the Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion case, and then from there I went to the T.I. and Tiny case. I did the A$AP Rocky trial. Now I'm here, so I'm going to continue doing these cases for sure.
Is this your full-time job?
Yes.
Okay, is your full-time content creator?
Yes.
Okay, great. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Well, actually, you know what? Change that. I'm an independent journalist. Okay.
Hey, y'all. Okay. Woo! The verdict is in, you guys. The verdict is in.
What you say? Rico ain't no Rico. That's what they said. I didn't say it. The court said it. Rico is not a Rico. That's what they said.
Okay, I know that's right. That's what y'all said. All right, so I'm hot. It's sweaty out here, and it is a lot going on. As you guys see, that they found him not guilty of RICO. They found him not guilty of the trafficking of Cassie and Jane, but they found him guilty of the transportation of the prostitutes. Okay, and we talked to him one of the days. Yes.
Beautiful.
You were Team Diddy from the
sorry,
start.
You don't mind me.
Oh, that's fine. As long as you don't. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm fine. So what do you think about the outcome?
It's fair, but unfortunately for Sean, I mean, the video of him beating a woman and stepping them on is wrong.
Yeah.
Of course, I mean, but the trafficking, the prostitution, those are all consented. So they all know what is going on when they went to the freak-off party. I mean, they should not try to play innocent and say they don't know.
Right.
Because Denzel, I work with Denzel Washington, and Spike Lee in the new movie Royalty.
Yes.
They're very nice. But Denzel, of course, married to Paulette, who's wonderful. So Paulette would never let Denzel go near a freak-off party.
Right.
So they left early. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But Denzel's not, of course. But most of the other people in the freak-off party, but I really rather not say the names because I work with many of the celebrities at the freak-off party.
All right. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to move around. It's hot. All right. Ooh, it's hot out here, y'all.
I store these items. Officer, what did I do? What's that?
Ooh, sorry.
What's that?
Black excellence!
Where did you locate that on We've been about 5 to 10 years.
It is hot. I need to pull out my selfie stick. It is a certified zoo. You have every news outlet out here, boots on the ground as we are walking through. And you have a heavy police presence out here as well. There's officers on each side. There's media everywhere.
What are you going to do? Still a celebration. You got to step up now and be a beacon now to some domestic violence.
but shit. No Rico. Y'all look at these. Shout out to Diddy today.
Hey, y'all.
We got to spend our time to stay here.
Ooh, it's hot.
Hot out here. Hey, hey. Wait, come on. You want to go?
All right, I'm just showing y'all the scene out here.
Of course, we haven't got, the sentencing yet, but
All right, this is what's going on. On the side is calm. On the side, let me go to the, I don't want to miss the family coming out. Y'all see Armand walking up with his crop top. Here's Armand.
Transportation for prostitution, guilty Cassie. I just want to let y'all know this. I did not take it personal in this case, so I don't feel the way. People talking about you too happy. I'm not happy. I'm not sad. I wasn't flaring my ego out.
Right,
I'm trying to tell y'all that I knew what it was going to be. Remember, we were laughing and reenacting this whole trial. So when the shit comes out, don't get up in here and make it seem like I was one way or another. Because one day I was for the defense, one day I was for the prosecution. And I just told you I felt like at times he did it, but Jane Doe threw the case for the sex trafficking for me. We already knew that he was not getting on the RICO. It was too muddy and buried under the baby oil. But I told you 100% I did know that he was going down for the transportation of prostitution. But don't get up on your platforms and make it seem like I was saying that I just knew that Diddy was going down, because I never said that.
If people are saying that to you in your comments?
Yeah, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, you knew that you were, I didn't even have that energy.
Yeah, one thing people need to understand is nobody can predict what the jury is thinking. We can just go off of our point of view, and you never know what points they're making in the jury room as a group of them all together. There's 12 people that have to come to a decision, and just because the decision was one way or another, that doesn't mean that everybody was on the same accord. Some people, and they're not supposed to, some people say, you know what, F it, I'm gonna just go with the majority to get this over with. But I still think he was guilty for sex trafficking, though. I do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Right, when it comes to Cassie, Cassie for sure. Yeah, and she was in, let me talk to you real quick. So yesterday, she was in the courtroom freaking out. She was in the courtroom and she was like, is it a verdict? Is it a verdict? Is it a verdict? I'm like, chill. So tell them your experience. What are you thinking right now?
I'm thinking justice. Again, I'm an advocate for domestic violence, against domestic violence. That's why I was here. I got torn apart by people yesterday because I posted the video that I had with Diddy's associate. People were very outraged and angry, telling me how could you possibly be a domestic violence advocate and be there to support Diddy? I'm here to support justice. So the anxiety's there because I want justice. The anxiety's there. When I kept seeing him, praying hands, and the judge said, the judge said, we sure Diddy don't want to go back to, prison. He was like, no, I don't want to go back. And, just with his hands and just the anxiety, it just felt a sense of relief that justice was served, the way the verdict came back, the way the jurors, reported it. And there was a sense of like, just justice.
Okay, well, I wish they could have seen you yesterday. She was doing it. But I enjoyed you. I enjoy you.
And I enjoy you. And I enjoy you. Yes. I gotta get you.
All
and
right.
I enjoy you.
No, you got it flipped to you. All right, so it is a whole scene out here. And
I didn't know. And that would go either way.
Here's Armand talking to Lauren.
It's there if you want to see it, or it's there if you don't.
All right, so let's move around and let's talk to some more people. Child, not people saying they looking for teeth and tails. Now, y'all know she be having her security. Leave that girl alone. Thank you. What's your thoughts? What you thinking as they gave?
I think he got what he deserved. For sure. I don't think he deserved that RICO charge, because that would mean a lot for our rights if that would have went through in case law. Like, they would have been able to pull that back up, and then our personal use stuff is now distribution. That's not fair.
personally, how I feel about this should have been a domestic violence case.
It should have
If we
been.
really
from
wanted
the
to
jump,
make this a
from the
case,
jump.
if y'all really wanted him to go down or go to jail, you know what I'm saying? Y'all should have just, even though DV, I don't think is a federal charge, correct? Domestic violence.
In California, it is.
Okay, well, I personally, like I said, you know, I feel that the prosecutors just did not do the best job, in my opinion. Like, if they were really wanting him to go down, why are y'all subpoenaing people that he's still funding their friend and funding this and doing that? Why do you have somebody that gave a story about?
Already a hostile
I got
witness.
thrown
She don't wanna be up there. She
thrown
gonna
over a
say-
balcony, then I got over
She helped the defense.
It's
The
been,
other girl. Yeah.
You know, so, I don't know, but
It's
hey,
nuts, you guys.
I'm not really
Crazy out here.
surprised. But were you upstairs? Did you hear anything?
I didn't make it upstairs.
So basically now Mark is trying to, he's saying that, you know, basically the charges were way less serious. You know, he wasn't charged with RICO. You know, he's like giving all of the new information or whatever, the verdict. Y'all should let him go. You know, we've given up his passport. We're willing to give up his passport. We're going to get, his plane has been chartered. We want his travel only to be limited to Florida, Los Angeles and New York. And we think he should go home. So now they're trying to see if they can get him to go home. So we really don't know what will happen. Honestly, in my personal opinion, it did come off that the judge was a little bit willing to hear the defense's plea about him going home today. So, you know, he gave the prosecutors an opportunity to write a letter, and he gave the defense an opportunity to write a letter, and he gave them until, I think, 1 or something like that. So, honestly...
I think they will consider it because they didn't let him bail out. They didn't let him bail out, so I really believe they will consider it.
I think that there is a chance. Like I said, the judge seemed very willing to at least listen to what they had to say. You know,
I think he's going home, y'all. They didn't let him bail out. I think they're gonna let him go home. In lieu of
He's not going home.
Okay,
Call my
well,
bluff. We'll
thank
see.
y'all. I'm gonna move around,
We'll see.
Good talking to y'all.
y'all. That was
Preem, what's your thoughts?
I think it's fair.
You said you think it's fair?
Yeah, I'm not a Diddy fan, though. I think it's fair, but I don't want to say too much because I'd be like going off. But I think it's fair. Hopefully, he's doing a little bit of time to give him back home to his family, man. That's it.
All right, thank
It could
you.
have been worse, you know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely.
Thank you, Nick.
All right. It is a lot out here. Look at Armand. Armand is always the key.
You already know. So we out here, y'all. We live.
Ratchet. What? Oh, Ratchet. They can't do this, so they can't do that. What you thought? What you think?
I called the verdict before we went in there. I knew what the verdict was gonna be.
You knew it was gonna be transportation.
I said 2 counts of transportation, 3 on everything else. 4 years. He coming home. He'll be home in 2 years.
All right.
How you feeling about it?
I mean, it's always a gamble with the jury. I stood firm in feeling like he was guilty of trafficking for Cassie, but there's majority men on the jury, so I already knew that was going to weigh heavier because in the eyes of a lot of men, they don't view that the same. So, but as it pertains to Jane, I didn't feel like the trafficking for her was going to stick, and I was undecided of the RICO. So. I mean, either way, I was gonna sleep good at night. Either way, yeah, you know, shoot, he better go find the other people that was talking.
Salute to Nick at night, y'all. She
Yeah.
don't lose no credibility in this case. There's somebody out here who did lose a lot of credibility, though. We gonna talk about that later. Nick said he walked off.
Armand and Sam, it was a
Oh, sorry.
shout out to us, Friday, period. We got all the top influencers out here, guys.
At the end of the day, they did not prove the RICO. All they have is the man act, and they only have that because of the text. Girl! JC called. Wow! We got not guilty on everything except for
All right. Nobody that is a content creator was on the jury. So none of us, and there was no one single voice, one single person's voice that made the decision for the verdict. I know a lot of you guys are getting mad at one content creator or another. There was 12 people that went into a jury room, 12 people that gave points, and 12 people that came to a decision, not just one person. And you never know what point a person made to where another person said, you know what, you're right on this. There was scientists on the jury. There were all kind of people that were extremely intelligent that could, you never know how they can sway your opinion. Just because a person has an opinion does not mean that's the end all be all. There's 12 people that were considered, and one of the things that I felt he was going to be caught guilty on Cassie as it pertains to the S trafficking. He didn't get found guilty on that, but he still was guilty on the prostitution, which I said that. So it's like, you guys have to understand, this is a 12-person decision, not one single person, not one content creator, not one person's weight over the other. And nobody can determine what a jury will find. I wholeheartedly felt like he was going to be found guilty on something. All right, I did not think that he was going to be found not guilty on all things. And what was the outcome? He was found guilty on some things. Anytime anybody ever asks me, I said, I feel that he's guilty on some things. You could go back to the Shade Room. And they posted what I said last week. I said, I don't know about the RICO. That was last week. They filmed that. I said, I don't know about the RICO. I think that he's guilty for Cassie, but I don't think he's guilty. I don't really know how it's going to fall as it pertains to Jane. Period. So all of y'all trying to discredit people or, you know, do stuff like what I said still stand. He was found guilty on some things. He did not get a full not guilty verdict. And there ain't nothing backpedaling about what I said. Where's the backpedal? I said he was going to be found guilty on some things. Did he get found guilty on 2 things out of the 5? Isn't that some things? That's not one. That's some things. So, I mean, I feel like some of y'all don't have comprehension skills. Maybe that could be where the disconnect is, you know? Y'all acting like it was a full not guilty verdict. He's still found guilty. Like, what are we acting like it was a full card of not guilty? That wasn't the case. Like, what is going on here?
You know, he don't get the 20 years. He will get the 20 years.
Hey, girl.
Don't infringe on my rights, because I'm a fan that I will.
Is the family trying to slip out this way? Hey y'all, so I'm walking you said I'm loud and wrong.
You ain't going to jail for life, baby girl. And your security guard ain't doing a good job. You wasting your money. You're a pants on fire.
Anyway, right? Anyway, here we go, right?
That's crazy.
As we go, right?
Hey, Tisa girl.
Hey, what's up, right? People acting like I'm the Constitution, baby. They can bring smoke if they want. They act like I'm
This
the
is Tisa.
So anyway, you guys, listen, what does it say? Did you see things that I...
All right, y'all. I don't know where to go. They got a van over here. And so I'm just trying to show y'all the lay of the land, show y'all what's going on. Mama Flip, hey, what's your thoughts? What's your thoughts? Okay. All right, I'm gonna wait for you to come down. Okay, well, I'm gonna wait for you to come down here. You know I gotta get you. You know I gotta get you. Hey, she been Team Diddy all the whole time. What you think? What you think?
I'm very happy.
I'm happy?
I'm very happy for him. He's still, he has been convicted for 2 counts, but it's not RICO. So, yeah, I'm happy for his family, mostly. Really.
Yeah.
It was dense, it was exhausting. I wake up every morning, 2 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
And you came all the way from the UK?
No.
Where?
No. I come from France.
Oh, okay.
But I live in New York.
Oh, okay.
I live in New York, and so every day I woke up at 2 o'clock to be there at 3, 4 o'clock, and to make it in the main room. So it was my duty of the day.
Okay, I'm sorry. The family's coming out, y'all. Hopefully I'll make it to see the family. This is Mama Flip. We're gonna get her in a second, but let me go to the front. Kiki said, don't let these folks stress you out. Girl, I'm not people are ignorant, okay? People are acting like it was a full not guilty. It absolutely was not. Let me show y'all the family. Where are you going this way?
Yeah, I'm just walking. Okay, sure. Oh, yeah.
Y'all, I don't know that I want to go through that sea of people, y'all. The glove don't fit, you gotta quit.
Yeah, it was an over. Yeah. Hopefully they let him go.
Why are you harassing Tarek? Oh wait,
Oh, this is the #1 position at the Diddy trial. #1 public position in President.
Hey Sylvia. Hey girl. What's your thoughts? What's your thoughts?
I was correct in my prediction. I said that you cut prostitution and not the legal and not the sex trafficking. I did say that.
Yeah.
And he is going to get bond because there has been nobody that has not gotten gotten bond for prostitution.
And I told you that.
So
welcome back in there. That was just about that one
only if
day.
it
I
was
was great
children,
about that.
then they wouldn't give us bond.
Right, right. Okay, okay.
All prostitution, and if you go look at the history, all prostitution cases have been given bond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's hot. The block is hot, y'all. It's real hot out here. Y'all know the fit. The fits be fitting.
Now Trump won't have to start. I'll be right back.
What's up, Uda? What's up?
If it don't slip, you must be quick. No Rico, no trafficking. But I heard the deal kept I dropped in the court. But he can deal with that. Because he was a wild boy, though. He was a wild boy. You can't get away scot-free.
Yeah.
He can have an apartment, I'm invited. You know me. Yo, it's been a joy, man. My name is Uda Combs now. You know that. Family. That is my name. Keep it up with the Combs.
I'm just glad I get to make my flight tomorrow. I was thinking, is it possible I'm gonna have to delay my flight or at all? And try, I'm gonna be back home tomorrow in the morning. Back at home tomorrow. It's been a wild ride. It's been a wild ride.
This is Nick at Night. Y'all follow her.
Hey y'all.
The beautiful
Hey,
Nick at Night.
I'm over here
I was
like.
watching her. I was watching. Oh, I didn't know I could do that. Girl, you should have been told me.
Girl, we had to come over here and get it together.
I've been following Nick before
hey,
I
y'all.
ever started my own channel. Nick, what were you thinking, beloved, before the verdict came in? Were you confident? Were you nervous? Were you excited? What were you thinking?
Well, all the cases that I've covered, I knew that the jury is unpredictable. Me, in my personal opinion, I feel like he was guilty of trafficking for Cassie. That's my personal opinion. But I didn't think that he would get anything for James. And I was not sure or confident about the RICO. And so the only thing that I felt confident about was Cassie. I felt like what they presented as it pertains to Cassie, in my opinion, was a slam dunk. But there's 12 people on the jury, and there's predominantly males. They got mostly older, upper in age, and you know, guys who are upper in age are very stuck to their ways, and they view women a certain particular type of way. These women had a lifestyle that a lot of people were not afforded. A lot of people can't think about a rent or a home that's $10,000 a month or things like that. So I think overall, I thought always he was going to be guilty of some things. I didn't think that he would be guilty of all, but I thought some things. And so we'll see how it plays out. I guess they're arguing whether he's going to get bail or not. It is crazy. People are trying to confront content creators over their opinions. She over here harassing Teray. But let's see the current. But yeah, so I just didn't feel it for Jane, but I felt it for Cassie. But all right, bye y'all. My name is Nique, and you can find me on Nique at Night.
Spell Nique for us.
Nique at NITE. Nique at Night.
Shout out to Nick at Night. Thank you for that.
Yes, thank you. All right, so what's your thoughts?
What are my thoughts? I think he's lucky. I mean, I think nothing was egregious, but they had enough to pull it off, and they couldn't pull it off. So those are my thoughts.
All right,
Yeah.
thank you.
I want the industry to go to Columbia University and protect her.
Child, it is crazy out here. It's crazy. Somebody said, ooh, child, not my tie getting all switched around. Somebody said the fact that people are happy about him getting out is crazy. I mean, that just lets you know how majority people are male-centered, and they feel as though, you know, there's a certain lifestyle that comes with a cost, and they feel as though that cost was something that they deserved, I guess. I don't know. I don't look at it the same way, but you know, it is what it is. I'm trying to walk back and forth to see what's going on, but I already told y'all that it was a predominant Holly, hey. Let's see, it's a lot of media out here. We got Nancy from Rolling Stone, everybody in their different corners.
Yeah, and again, people are a family, like people, you know, that didn't train.
So I'm trying to show y'all the lay of the land. Why are they running back here? Why y'all running back here?
Because the Cassie lawyer snuck out through this way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so I just got him out. Oh, here he goes. Looking ratchet.
They lied to y'all, man. They lied to y'all. Everybody lied to y'all. They lied to y'all. Who lied? We watched it. They lied. They tried to control the narrative with the media. They tried to control the narrative with the media, and they lied. Diddy is coming home. They lied to y'all. Punk is coming home. They lied to y'all. Tisa tell them how you lied to him about the prosecution. How you lied to him about the prosecution. You lied to him. Let's tell the truth. Tell them the truth. What happened to that Rico? What happened to the Rico? Tisa telling lies.
Why is they bothering Tisa? Why is they bothering that girl? Look at our mom. Child. Oh my Lord. People are acting like he was found not guilty. You would swear that he was found not guilty of everything. It's literally insane.
It is like the two biggest things he like got
yeah.
off. So, and I wonder if he's gonna give him like what, a year, like 6 months for both, and then he could be out.
I mean, because he's already been in there for a while. So.
Is there a minimum for the transportation?
I'm not sure. I have to look it up.
Yeah, I can look it up. Let me look it up right now.
Okay, we got media rushing over here. So we gotta see what's
You talking about looking big, girl? I'm all over the place.
Look at Armand! Look at Armand! Look, Armand! Why are they coming over here? He said, I'll be back. It's the people saying I lied about Cassie being beat like she ain't got a million pictures of bruises.
They about to go and start fucking with this lady.
Who?
They look.
Oh my God, y'all leave this girl alone. Come on now, leave Tisa alone. Oh my God, leave Tisa alone. What is they doing? Oh my Lord.
You lied to your whole platform to gain money. You lied to everybody to gain money.
Oh my Lord.
Are you going to give your subscribers their money back for the lies you told? Are you going to give your subscribers their money back for the lies you told?
Mad.
You're the mad one.
This is why you're a broke nigga?
Broke?
Wow.
Me broke? You think I'm broke? I got more money than you.
Wow, you think it's starting a broke nigga?
You motherfucker better not put a finger on me.
They already told us she don't like
You ain't gonna put a
black
finger on me. I'm not touching nobody. I'm not in harm of nobody. I'm not even within 6 feet of you. You're a liar. You are a liar, Tisa. You are a liar, Tisa. Tisa tells is a liar. She lied to everybody. And she's working for the prosecution. And she was paid for by the prosecution.
I can't with these people. Child, it's a lot going on.
In front of the court building because she's a fucking liar.
My God.
She's still telling lies.
She lied and said she saw Kanye. Kanye was going to give her the school ticket.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, my Lord. Oh, sorry. Oh, not this. Oh, my Lord.
Man, I'm just here. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing you the news.
Armand is the best. Yeah, I'm lying. Were you inside when the verdict came in? I just like walked up. Security her to do a little bit better. Right. She paying them for nothing. For real. They just standing there looking. Let's get your thoughts. What's your thoughts? Hey y'all. What's your thoughts?
You came dressed today for the verdict. Listen, everybody's acting like Diddy's some angel. I'm so sorry. The man is still facing 20 years in prison. 2 counts are guilty, and for Jane and for Cassie, clear-cut evidence of that. So because Rico is not there, that means his assets won't be touched. The prosecutors. He really doesn't like her.
I guess so.
They're doing too much. But I just feel like people are acting like he's some innocent angel now. Like never put his hands on Cassie. Even if this man was not guilty of every single count, he's still a bad human being. So I don't understand why people are trying to defend him because he's innocent on Rico. It doesn't make any sense to me. It doesn't make any sense. The man is still guilty of 2 counts. He's still facing prison time. And I think people need to remember that.
Right, right. That's what I'm saying. They acting like it was not guilty on all charges. And I'm like, that's not the verdict.
Yeah,
like, what verdict? Oh, they know I throw some elbows. You know, Tisa got security. I'm my own security. The only people I don't engage with is the mentally ill. But anybody else that I feel like got sanity, that ain't on. Oh, here's Diddy's lawyer. Are you guys making any statements about the verdict? Any statements?
I love the suit though.
That's his lawyer, Donaldson.
And the glasses, period. That's Diddy's lawyer.
Yeah, this is Diddy's lawyer. You know?
Defend this man. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
The man is still found guilty on multiple counts. Like, I just don't understand. It doesn't make sense to me. The Rico, I can understand why it's a bit iffy.
Somebody said the way he pretended to be deaf. Yeah, he heard me. But they probably gonna do a press conference or something.
Oh, there's Lovely T. I love her.
Here go Lovely T, y'all. Where are you running to?
Look at you. Girl, what you think? Don't try to hit me.
Ooh, child. Hey, T.
Look, I was like, let me get away from the drama girl. Let me run. They said
y'all was
agent.
They was like, I hope she runs into Lovely T. I hope you see T. Here's T, y'all.
Hey, you guys. It's been crazy.
No, seriously. Seriously.
It's been a lot. You know what? New media's in the house.
Period.
New media is in the house. Period.
New media's in the house, guys. Period.
We're out here.
Come on, Skin.
I love
period.
it. I love it. I do.
We look good, though.
Yeah.
Period.
No, this has been amazing. This was
For real.
This has been
I've learned
amazing,
a lot.
baby. Let's get
Oh, yeah, get a selfie.
Let's get some. Come on. Yes. gorgeous girls. Gorgeous girls.
Thank you.
You don't need to come to London so we can have some tea.
I know.
Yeah.
We need to.
Ratchet, why you still going on and on? You going on and on and on and on and on and on.
She's a liar. At least you get to keep your platform. She's cooked. She done. That girl finna lose everything.
Oh my Lord.
Come on, lovely T.
Look at T, y'all running away. I know that's right.
No, this is crazy. So
no, but that's how I be like. A lot of people like, you ain't had no encounter with the MTA lady. I said no, because when she gets to going, I get to sticking and moving. Okay? Oh, you don't stay around and stuff like that. You definitely don't stay around.
She doing her thing. Everybody's out here doing their thing.
Everybody's doing their thing.
Everybody at the table.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got legacy media here. You got new media. You know, everybody's here doing their thing.
And everybody's not going to think the same.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's going to have different opinions about different topics.
Because a lot of the people over there, they're on Free Diddy.
Right,
they're very upset, and they feel like this was, the takedown of a black man. Mm-hmm. And I said, to me, I feel like this is a takedown. This is going to set a precedence in the industry. You can no longer abuse people, take their talents, use them like an energy vampire and then spit them out. Point blank period. You can't do that anymore. You know what I mean? So it's just been too much of that, and now it's going to wake a lot of people up that we can't just go around abusing folks. So do I think he needs to be in prison for life? No. But there should be consequences.
Right.
Consequences.
Right. And what do you think as it pertains to the charges that he got versus the charges that they charged him with?
I mean
that he was found guilty versus not.
Yeah. I don't think they had a RICO. I think that was a bit of a stretch because he wasn't really running like this huge drug organization. It wasn't like a BMF situation where they did this under the guise of something else. Mm-hmm. He's just a freaky addict. Let's start there, okay? He's a freaky addict. But I think what they charged him with was fair. And I think the fact they said that he's looking at anywhere from like 4 to 10 years, I think that even that's fair. That's better than life. Because, he's Diddy, so if he gets 4 years, he'll be fine in 4 years. You know what I mean?
He got the lawyers to argue it down.
So he'll be fine.
They're going to pull up all the case law to get it down as low as possible. Well, thank you. She's live too, y'all. They've been waiting to see you. They like, where's Steve? But we kept missing each other.
I'm here. I popped in yesterday, but then girl, I would have walked across the Brooklyn Bridge. I was like, I need a cheesecake. Let me go ahead and act like I'm part of the band and go walk across the Brooklyn Bridge.
See what that experience was like.
I did, yeah. It was fun. I had a good time. So me and Sydney, we walked out there. So we had a good time.
Yeah.
But all right, y'all. Bye.
All right, we gonna move around. I need to put my jacket in my backpack. But
yeah, I am too. And this lady over here,
thank you. Y'all can't see my whole outfit. My little tie keep twisting around. Let me put this, cause my little tie.
but I'm gonna go upstairs and go get me something to eat.
You going upstairs? Something nice and breezy. I'm glad it's not raining right now. Yeah, they're gonna use all kind of case law to get it down and down and down. So it's definitely gonna be a thing. Oh, hey, shout out to the UK. Let me move around. Cali girl in New York. I leave New York tomorrow. I'm up out of here tomorrow, y'all. You said it's getting crazy. Not y'all watching multiple streams. Somebody said it's getting crazy over there by our mom. Y'all watching multiple streams, but that's the beauty of all these different content creators out here, that you guys get to see different points of view. You get to see everybody's POV that's out here, and everybody has a different vantage point. Other people walk this way, walk that way, going back and forth. So you going to the Diddy party? Huh?
We had the pre-Diddy party before.
They going to the Diddy party. What's your thoughts?
All right, so they got him. He's not out of the woods yet. They found him guilty on what I call the Jack Johnson law, the Mann Act. That's what they got Jack Johnson on. We know President Trump pardoned Jack Johnson within his presidency. We know that the president is against the Mann Act, so I'm gonna be watching the activity from the White House, from the pardon czar. You know, he hired that sister. She's a pardon czar, so we're gonna see if they pardon him today. However, he's not out of the woods.
I don't think he'll get pardoned that quick.
He's not out of the woods. He's facing 0 to 10 years on each count. So the judge can max him out if he wants to and say it's consecutive.
Right,
so he's not out yet. So we got to figure out if he's going to get bail. We'll see first.
Yeah, that's at 1?
Yeah, at 1 o'clock. So that's a good, if he gives him bail, that's a good indication that he may get sentenced on the low end.
Right.
When I say the low end, I'm saying 2.5 years per count. He already got time served, so he's looking at 7 or 8 months before he walks free. So,
what is Armand doing? Look at Armand.
But I'm glad you stayed. Shout out to you.
I'm like, I can't do that right now. Like, girl. And then, but then so you got, Queen's Flip Mom was over there because she's saying that Diddy is still guilty. People arguing with her right now. It's a lot going on right there. That bicep is really eating it up right there. But listen, yeah, let's go. But you're missing all the hot tea. Over here, so let's go.
Well, let's go back over here. Armand said I'm missing the tea.
But you see that arm like that? Wow.
Child, it's giving.
A Frico is not a Rico.
Armand is the key, y'all. Ooh, they said your stream froze.
It's not froze right now. Dennis Byron.
Yes.
Not Dennis done came out. Dennis the Menace.
First of all, let me say something. This is very important.
It is frozen?
It's very important. I called it from day one. This was never a RICO. And
okay, hold on. They said it's frozen. They're frozen.
You and I have been going back and forth about the case. It's never been a RICO.
Did I ever say that they proved the RICO?
You never said that.
Correct. Okay.
So
I just want to make sure, because people be lying on my chat. But go ahead.
So I knew that the government was railroading the guy. They put his bedroom on trial. And the jury spoke out. You gotta think you had 8 men on that jury that thought this could be them. This could be them. You never put a person's bedroom on trial. And Armand.
He's trying to fix his life.
So yeah, this is I gotta get some batteries for we're gonna be out here for a while. He's coming out.
You think he's come out?
I think he's coming out.
Yesterday, the marshal was saying that they can't let him out these doors.
Well, it doesn't matter. We go to the NBC. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, she was like, we have to protect him. He's absolutely not coming out there, because people was asking yesterday. Who in this car?
There was no RICO.
It was no RICO.
I got you. Yesterday people should not. Yesterday people should have known that there's no traffic.
Back. So some people are upset because they feel like people are now showing up. But they had the entire case.
Who is they talking to?
Yo, you heard that? He said he's here and he might get out today.
Yeah.
Who are they talking to?
Okay, I don't know who that is, y'all. I'm too old. Are you an artist? I'm too old to know who that is.
That's Michael Jackson right there. That's Diddy's nephew. Play Michael Jackson. I don't like you. The kid that played Michael Jackson. But that's Diddy's nephew. You want to come now? Let's go. He did himself. How about that? Us. That's why you fake rapper.
Who is that?
I don't even know. That's the kid that played Michael Jackson on Broadway. But that's Diddy's nephew. Because you nobody. That's why. He come at the last hour. He come at the last hour. No. He come at the last hour. Don't do that. So you don't give a damn. For you, he's nobody. For you, he's nobody. That nigga pumped up, man. That guy probably sleeping on the airbag.
Emotions are high, and I'm over here chilling. Because guess what? They ain't getting paid for that. They getting their blood pressure ran up for what? At the end of the day, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And guess what? If it was all guilty on all counts, or whether it was not guilty on all counts, as long as the verdict came in today, I was getting my ass on the plane and getting back home to my daughter. Hey, can I speak to you on here?
Summary.
Right. I was getting on that plane regardless. I'm not gonna show you a trip summary.
Gonna see me tomorrow.
But yeah, this is Justin from the Shade Room, y'all.
Hey y'all, what's up?
What do you make of all of the mayhem out here?
Well, it's a lot going on, but I expected it. There's a lot of emotions. There's been a lot of emotions since the beginning.
Yeah.
Let me get down.
Oh shoot, okay.
There's been a lot of mixed emotions. This is like one of those stories where people are split. There's some people that are obviously upset about the hey, look, I'm looking at hey y'all. But yeah, there's a lot of people that are upset, calling these sex crimes, which they are, and then a lot of people that are happy that he didn't get that big RICO charge. So anyway, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I expected this to happen, but as long as there's nobody fighting, I'm good.
Right, and either way, we gonna get some sleep.
Hey y'all, look, oh my God, hi, this is nuts. Hey Shade Room, I love you back. Listen.
Justin be doing his thing.
Delta Airlines gonna see me tomorrow because I'm going back to Georgia where I belong.
Right,
Where you live?
I'm going back to California.
We going home.
Yes,
That's
peacefully, bright and early in the morning. They gonna see me on that plane, knocked out.
Yes.
All right, good talking
nice
to
see
you.
Guys.
They gonna see me either way. As long as the verdict came in, they were seeing me on that plane, and guess what? I'm gonna knock out. And then when I get in my bed, I'm gonna knock out again, and have the most peacefulest sleep. Okay, let me go on. Y'all said my live is. Hopefully it's not freezing. Maybe it's too many phones over here. This is NBC, y'all. This is the police presence outside. Holly, you speaking to the media? No. That was the kind of these people is funny.
People are still starstruck. So when they see us,
Hey.
but where were they?
These people is crazy. They trying to get employed for the freak off. Okay, all these people looking, they ready to get oiled up and get transported to the freak off, child. These people can't wait to get inside Diddy bed the way they advocate, and you would swear their life depended on it the way they going on and on and on. Because child, it is never given that serious. It's never given that serious, child. It's never given. They thinking about that rent and bills, the love contract. They trying to get them a contract. All the things of the things, all of the things that child I don't got time for. And they over here acting like it was a full not guilty. It's crazy out here. But
I was in the courtroom sitting next to you. I was in
These people are funny. They putting their resume on Craigslist right now as we speak, and on Backpage. they putting their resume. Hey,
Girls, come to well,
it's at a close. Right, it's at a close now. Look at Armand cracks me up every time he walks by.
Do I make you laugh? I'm just here mumbling together.
Cause it's the way you walk in.
You come, you know.
Look, you don't need security, right?
No, it's not about security. It's just I didn't have a dog in the fight.
Right.
And so I can just get around and just, you know, I feel good about whatever.
Right.
I know you were upset.
What was I upset
because
about?
You
What was I upset about, Armand?
You were a Diddy pro-prosecution the entire time.
No, I wasn't.
You had the exclusive
I was
fact.
pro Cassie. If we're gonna say I was pro anything, I was pro Cassie.
Me too.
That was the only thing I was pro about. I wasn't pro Jane. I wasn't pro Rico.
Oh, they said she swore she knew.
I swore I did know that he was gonna get found guilty of some things.
Oh, okay.
And he did. Did he not?
He did.
Did he not get guilty of something?
They said that you feel like you knew that he was going to get the RICO.
There's literally, nobody in YouTube, social media can find a single video that I ever said he was going to be found guilty of RICO. I literally never said that. I recorded a video with the Shade Room last week, and I said that I don't know about the RICO. I literally never ever said that he was going to be found guilty. And if they can find a video of me saying that he was going to be found guilty of that charge, I might send them a couple of coins because they're lying like they need some money. There's literally no video of me ever saying that he was for sure getting found guilty on RICO. Never in life did I say that, because never in life did I know that, and I never ever said that. Oh, it's wet right here. But what I did say and what I stand on is I think he was guilty of Cassie. Y'all think because the jury felt a different way when it's 8 men on the jury and most of the men have misogynistic views, you think that's gonna sway how I feel in any type of way? I always said that he was gonna be found guilty of some things. And it's the people that's acting like it was a non-guilty verdict all across the board.
What am I running from? We can go ahead up. What am I running from?
That's the thing that I'm trying to, that's what I'm trying to see. I'm just confused. That's so funny. Y'all funny. But yeah. Child, let's do this.
What you plan for? They based on the video. Right, but the base of the video is not.
Right. So Pimp Tight said everybody was guessing. They damn sure was. Everybody literally was guessing, but guess what? Either way, I was gonna sleep at night. And I'm not changing my opinion about Cassie. That's my opinion. He got found guilty of Cassie in transportation.
And you called it too. You called it too.
I called it too, didn't I?
That's good.
Oh, yeah.
I remember.
These people is funny. Get closer to what? What am I getting closer to, y'all? Y'all, I don't got all that energy for real. The drama.
Thank you. I got the
He was on 10 the whole time. He was on 10 the whole time. Child, this is crazy. It's rather hot out here, y'all. New York.
You know, I'm committing you. And then you go like this. And the police don't sting you so good.
I need some cold water. I need some hot water.
Everybody be happy that they got something. They the ones who killed the victim.
Ratchet is still on Tisa. He's still on Tisa. That is so funny. They got Channel 2. They got all the news stations walking through here.
I know. I was hanging out over there.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, damn, it's wet over here, too. They said you love Tisa.
Tisa loves me.
Child. It's a lot. I'm trying to hold the camera to show y'all what's going on, but my arm is getting tired. The man from London mad. I had to stop watching his live. Y'all is funny. I need to go get a water bottle, honestly. It's a lot going on. Most of the media done moved from over here.
Crazy, crazy.
He was over here turned up the whole time,
Ten toes, right? They're not, and see, cause like, let me tell you, like, people were explaining this to me through legal terms, and I think a little bit, you know, to an extent, some people was just getting a little bit too emotional with this. Listen, when you're in federal court, emotions go out the door, all right? You're looking at the evidence, and you're gonna make it solely based off that. Fact of the matter was, the evidence clearly was not enough to convict him of RICO or the sex trafficking. I was a little bit surprised about the Mann Act and the prostitution, but I think where that came in was that, you know, like when you're hiring male strippers to come into your hotel rooms and you're giving them like $2,000, $4,000 extra when sex is involved, it's like, you know, that's enough to say, okay, that they're basically now a prostitute just for that $4,000 in the sexual activity involved. But aside from that, you know what, like, I'll tell you this, he's gonna be raising those kids. They won't not have a father in their life. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you so much, by the way. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Shout out your social media.
Yeah, yo, guys, my name is Bato. I'm a reporter and content creator for Hot 97. You guys can find me on Instagram and TikTok. I'll be on YouTube soon for now, but you guys can find me on IG and TikTok at Bato, BATO.official_1.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. What's let me get your like
my
YouTube.
IG.
Oh, like, yeah, let me.
Oh, or my YouTube.
Let's just get both. Why not? People is beefing with Tisa Tells over there, huh?
Yeah.
So I think people are mad because, you know, like she was like, I don't know. People think she was biased towards the prosecution.
Everybody had a bias though.
Yeah, I mean,
I'd
be lying if I didn't have a bias.
Yeah, you were pro Diddy the whole time, and the only thing that I have an issue with when people say she was biased, because that just means she didn't think like I thought, because everybody has some type of bias in the case. They felt a position early on, and a lot of people either felt like the girls were not trafficked early on, or they felt okay. Yeah, so it's like everybody had a position, and their position is their position, but they don't call their position biased, even though they strongly feel one way or another.
No,
so
At
bias,
least take accountability, you know.
Right,
what I mean?
yeah.
At least if you're biased, at least say it. You know what I mean? Like my guy from the podcast, The Soul, Sean G. Like, you know, from day one I saw him outside. He was like, you know what, guys? You know I'm rocking the puff. You know what I mean? So like, there you go. You know, it's like he said it. You know. So yeah, but you make a great point. You know, she on point, y'all. Y'all are tapped in with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. It's dying down a little bit, y'all.
Yeah, I think the fam's gonna walk out soon, though.
Yeah. It's dying down. What time is it? Y'all said, am I going back for the bond hearing at 1? I'm here. I might as well. I'm just tired of holding this phone. I know that. Now, what Britney got to do with this situation?
Everything. The people controlling Diddy's finances are the people ruling Britney's life. She's trapped in a court-sealed care plan, and these people are using Diddy as the fall guy. So I'm here to call those bees out. Lou Taylor and Robin Greenhill of TriStar Sports and Entertainment have Britney Spears trapped in a court-sealed illegal care plan. She was never freed from her conservatorship. They freed her on paper to fool the public and immediately placed her in a court-sealed care plan, much like Wendy Williams when Britney spoke out in court. So I'm here to call them out, and I'm here to get Britney free. Let's free Britney for real this time. Justice for Britney. Go to www.justiceforbritney.net. I don't have a voice. I've been screaming for the last 3 days.
All right, thank you. Hey, Miss Knockout over here. Woo woo, get it. Hey. I feel good. I'm glad to finally go home. I know that. I'm out of here. Yes. It was cool.
Did you get to go and do anything while you were here?
Eat food, that's it.
That's it, eat food.
Yeah, that's it.
She should have seen some sights or went to a party or something.
I didn't go party and do nothing. I was just in my hotel getting sleep and waking up.
Yeah.
But hey. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it? Hey, how you doing? Look at her over here causing drama. Nah. We got Secret Service Sam. Hey, thank you. Good seeing you. Secret Service Sam out here.
Hi, you guys.
How you feel about the verdict?
Oh man, it's weird that we all feel so good because yes, Puff is going home, but we're going home. You know what I mean? Like, this has been really hard. I think you can agree on all of us. I have been getting here at 2 a.m. in the morning, fighting with transient people who are targeting me. I had a homeless guy 2 days ago serve me with papers for
Serve you with papers?
for $100 million lawsuit for supposedly defaming me. And I'm like, this is what's so crazy about this Diddy stuff is like,
wait,
even
that
the
really
homeless.
happened?
Yes. even the homeless dudes are like, oh, hey, I want to get those Diddy dollars, and now I'm gonna go sue. Now here's the question I have: is everybody who talked smack on Diddy, and I'll admit in the beginning I was one of the guys on TikTok who was doing the folklore, making comedy out of it. So I'm not too worried, it's in jest. But what I'm wondering is if the witnesses and people who testified on the witnesses or anybody involved with this do you think Diddy will seek, vengeance, or do you think he's like, thank the Lord, I'm gonna change my ways?
Well,
Will he really be loved?
Hopefully, they're playing music, so let's walk over this way.
Oh yeah, we don't want our lives.
But I think that hopefully he'll be grateful because him trying to seek vengeance got him in this situation in the first place.
Right.
He was trying to seek vengeance against 50 Cent by trying to get his baby mama and ended up in this situation. And he was trying to seek vengeance with other people. So seeking vengeance didn't help him any.
Right, yeah.
You guys looking for people to talk to?
I know.
Yeah, sure.
This is crazy. We got the cops here, guys.
Hey.
What's your first name?
My name is Nique, Nique.
And your last name?
Laclaire, Laclaire.
What do you think about what happened?
I think that, it's not surprising. I knew with a male-dominated jury that it would swing more in favor of Diddy, but I didn't know that they would get him off on Cassie's S charge. I thought that for that one, he would be guilty. I was undecided on the RICO, but I thought for sure the transportation and anything revolving Cassie, I thought he would get guilty. Everything else was up in the air.
You weren't convinced by Jane?
I was not convinced by Jane.
And why did you think that he'd be found guilty of counts 3 and 5, the Mann Act?
Because I thought it was clear. They laid out the records of the hotels, the text, them arranging it. They laid out them flying and how they texted, hey, I'm about to get on my flight. Hey, this is the hotel records, them arriving. I felt like that was clear as day.
Obviously, the jury agreed with you on that.
Right.
We're waiting to see what happens next. What do you think? He gets out, he goes home, or stays in, goes out?
A lot of people are thinking that he might get bond today. I'm not really sure. I think that the most heinous or the most heaviest charge, it was the RICO, and that was the one that was going to get him up out of here for a very long time, almost, I guess, life. I think that he has a chance, but I really don't know.
Do you think he deserves a long time behind bars?
I don't think that he deserves life, but I do think that he deserves to be held accountable for what he did to Cassie.
I guess that would be some prison time.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you too. Thank you. All right, that was NBC, you guys.
Absolutely. Make sure in every interview you let them know that new media came here and we demanded our mother and respect. And these people have to respect us. Be clear.
Right.
No, I'm serious, because when we first got out here, we had to fight because they didn't think, they thought, who are these people holding up a phone? They don't have big cameras. They don't have a team behind them. They're not real media. They're not real journalists. And we out here killing this shit. Numbers going crazy. Published all over the place. So I think that all the media, every last person that came out here, we stepped on this case and they have to respect us. And let me tell you something, this case single-handedly will change the way that news is being put out and being reported from this day forward.
Correct. Armand definitely did his big one. He definitely came out here and made a stamp. Now, how large did your following grow from this case?
We grew about 70,000 new followers. Yes.
Wow, that is a big jump.
We did our thing. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I want to shout out to all of my people that supported me, all the people that donated to the More Oil Fund, because y'all single-handedly made these people have to respect us out here. We've been doing interviews. I've done television appearances, radio appearances, doing something tonight. So shout out to y'all. I love y'all. And for anybody else that wants to get out here and do it and have a dream, you just got to invest in yourself and not be afraid. Because I'm going to tell you, it was hard out here standing in this line. People looking at you like you shouldn't be here. Because you wear a crop top. I wasn't coming in a suit every day. But just know, when I got that news out, it was going to hit.
Right. And all of the competition, the backbiting, the phoniness that was happening.
Let me tell you something. It was a lot of. Let me tell you something. I
was
started
a
here
lot of
liking some
phony.
people. Started here not liking a lot of people because people were heckling. It was a lot of backbiting. It was a lot of infighting. It was a lot of shade going on. People act like they like you. They didn't. Some people didn't even speak to me the first few weeks I was here because I was doing numbers. But I ignored a lot of that. And a lot of people are, why this person not with this person? Why this person not with that person? Because even within the content creators, people was hating because they felt like they were the trial and other things. They wouldn't even speak to me. I didn't give a. I stepped on this fucking trial, and at the end of the day, we made it through.
Right. And so, what's your next trial that you plan on covering?
I'm not really sure yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm letting God lead me. And, I don't like to tell all of my moves. I just like to go and see who follows.
I heard that. I know that's right. We're going to drop the mic on that one. We're going to drop the mic on that one. I know that's right. It is hot. I think this is Court TV right here.
Wait a minute. This is not
How are you? Good. Drain.
You said the thing, right?
Yeah.
Thursday. When you leaving?
Thursday. I'm out of here Thursday. I'm drained, y'all.
What are we waiting on?
I don't know. I think that there's supposed to be a hearing or something.
For when he can get out?
Yeah.
If he walks, I need him to walk out.
Yeah.
They came out?
No, they haven't. They haven't.
That's what I need now. We need him to walk out that door, and I need him to come out with a little bit of bottle of baby oil. For me, I'm actually.
You're not like this guy, right? I hope you're not like him. You're not like him, right?
I like him though.
No, this guy right here, he was involved in the crucifixion of Diddy. Y'all didn't even know that, right? This guy right here. Y'all didn't know he was a part of the crucifixion? He's right over there. He's hiding over there now. You know what I'm saying? He
I'm
did
gonna
that.
go grab my baby oil.
Oh my God! Why is they trying to hunt people down for their opinion? It is crazy. Why you mad at Torre?
Huh?
Why you mad at Torre?
Disinformation, a lot of lies, salacialism. You understand what I mean? He's saying he's a journalist. A journalist is fair. I said you had no sympathy for Diddy. You had no empathy for Diddy. You wanted.
But why
part
should
of
he
it.
have to have empathy for somebody that clearly
Because
beat
we're
a
talking
woman?
about. It's not just about beating a woman. Y'all not getting it. It's wrong to do that. You understand? I'm trying to say.
So why should
but
he have sympathy
the
for
same
that?
No, he should be sympathizing with Diddy for what the judicial system. The judicial system has never been fair to a black man, especially a black man with money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yes. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. You
I know that's right. I know that's right, child. I know that's
system
right.
has never been fair. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to think about this. They didn't do it to Johnny D. Depp. You understand what I mean?
Johnny
They didn't
who?
do Johnny Depp. I call him Johnny D. Depp because he's devious. Johnny Devious Depp. You want me to be specific?
Yeah.
Johnny Devious Depp. They didn't do it to him. They didn't do it to Woody Allen. They didn't do it to Houghton Hefner. They didn't do it to a lot of white folks who's been to be doing most of the things that allegedly, because it's still alleged, that Diddy did. Was Diddy wrong for doing some of the things he did? Immorally speaking, morally, yes. Okay? But did he deserve to go to jail for the rest of his life? Hell no.
I know that's right. Hey girl, how you doing? This is the amazing Elizabeth from Law and Crime. She has been killing it over there. Thank you. She can't give her opinion, y'all.
No.
She can't tell us what she thinks, so we're not gonna ask. But are you happy that the case is finally over, or it has been a lot? Even though you can't give your opinion on, the case. Can you tell the people like the energy that was out here?
It's a lot of energy. As you guys can see behind me, a lot of people are very emotional about this verdict, even though it's kind of a split verdict, because some of them were guilty, some of them were not guilty. The big ones,
were not guilty. But it seems like a lot of people are out here are very happy that Sean Combs might, I have to say might possibly come out of that courthouse today.
Yeah, that's what they're
We'll see.
anticipating. We'll see if that happens
we'll see if it
now.
happens.
Well, thank you. Good seeing you too. She been killing it, y'all, on Law and Crime, doing the dang thing. And I love to see fellow people in media really shaking it up, you know? And I'm going to give credit when it's due. A van has pulled up. I need to pull out my selfie stick so that I can raise up high. They blocking us off, y'all. Hold on, let me show y'all what's going on. They just put a barricade up and they blocking us off, so I'm gonna see what happens. They putting barricades out.
I'm so happy. I've been home 26 years. I've been myself. I'm a clinical social worker. I don't see myself.
I don't know who's in this car that just pulled up.
I was just walking by.
They surrounded this car that just came up. I don't know who's in it or who's getting in it.
Like I'm not even joking. We're just walking around and I saw like anything and like that's why.
You know what I mean? It's a safe space, a safe place. Nobody's minds don't want these fake ass podcasters. You know what I mean? And they make up salacious lies.
I'm trying to get the shot for y'all, but ain't nothing happening. Let me move up some. Let me move up some. Y'all said he's still talking. Yes, he is, child. He's passionate. And he said he a social worker. I wonder what them cases look like. You know? Is somebody getting in or out the car? You don't know?
Sure. That guy's got height.
But it's a zoo out here, y'all. The police is...
You know? You got power and money. You want to pay him came up for nothing or something. You know what I'm saying? True story.
They raising the cameras up high, whoever it is, child. Who is that? Is that his mom?
Remy!
Oh, this is his mom, Miss Combs.
What's happening over
This
there?
Diddy's mom just now.
What's that?
This is Diddy's mom. Hey, Mama Combs. How you feeling? How you feeling today? How you feeling?
Right. That's right. That's right.
Right, Mama. We love you, Mama. Mama Combs, y'all. I got Mama Combs on the live, y'all. Look at that, y'all. Mama Combs.
Mama Combs is cool, y'all. Mama Combs.
I went to her restaurant a few times in Brooklyn.
That's right.
Good food. All right, Mama. Look, she's talking to people today. She's excited. She's in a good mood today, man.
That's right.
All right, Mama. Look at Mama Combs, y'all.
That's right. We love you, Miss Combs.
Half of y'all over there was moving against them. Now y'all on with us.
Thank you so much, except for still being
They being fake.
Half of those people over there was like me. They were saying you need to go to jail. Now when they see Miss Combs, they go, free clout, free. Bunch of hypocrites. Look at them. Anything for clout, man. Y'all want to do everything for a video.
These people is mad. These people is mad, child. Guess what? I'm low-key about to go and go pack up my suitcase so I could get the step-in. So I could get to step-in because, you know, I actually need to see if it's a flight, a red-eye flight that I can leave out tonight. What is going on over here? Look at Armand, y'all. They really throwing baby oil. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Look at all the media. Okay. I gotta turn my camera because I don't know what she gonna do. I don't know what she gonna do, y'all. I can't risk it. Her boobs is coming out. Her titties is out. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. It is a circus.
Absolutely is. That sounds tight right now. That's U.S. Marshal said I'm good. I'm good. That's the U.S. Marshal.
This is Queen's Flip. Kenny. Oh, hey, how you doing? Oh my goodness. Child, what is happening right now?
I never seen anything like it.
This is a fool, y'all. All the media is out here trying to capture the damn circus.
What's going on?
Armand is that way.
Armand is leaving. Now he's leaving. He's gone. He's out of here.
Now the news is following behind Armand. What is happening? Oh my God.
gotta use the rest of this for Armand. Is that GHB? No, right here. This for Armand Wiggins. 20 million, Bill Greaser. You know that.
You give it back?
And guess what? I'm still right here. I'm chilling. I'm about to sit down for a second. Oh, it's too much going on. I gotta apply some lip gloss. I gotta apply some lip gloss. The Marshalls be letting a lot of tomfoolery go on.
Your name and your mother, Emily Gonzalez, who's ready to train each other.
I think he's going to walk.
You so excited.
No, I'm okay with it. He's going crazy now, you know I am. Actually, no.
Oh my Lord. I don't have the energy, y'all. I don't know where they get the energy from. I didn't drink no coffee today. Maybe I was supposed to drink a cup of coffee. Because I do not have the energy at all. I'm trying to get the energy. Where the energy come from?
New York love, I'm telling you, New York
Where did who go? I don't know where nobody went, y'all. I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down. Look at the Marshalls.
If it don't slip, you must have You must have win.
I'm over here looking for my lip gloss, y'all.
Shala, what time we going back up? No, before 1 o'clock though. Huh? Like 12:30?
All right, I think they're about to have the hearing for his bond. I'm gonna go up to listen to that because I need to charge my phone, and then I'll come back and talk to y'all. I'm gonna try to get some energy from somewhere. I don't got the energy, y'all. Oh, my mom is telling me I gotta remember to save my channel. I'm gonna save my channel, y'all. So I'll see y'all in a minute.